group of people is placed in a bunker and forbidden from engaging in sexual relationships. What happens next is revealed in the recap of the movie, The Island. A man named Lincoln 6 Echo has a strange dream. It involves a yard, a beautiful girl in a white dress, and falls into the water alongside with monsters, children, palm trees, screams, a motorcycle, and people in spacesuits. He wakes up startled with horror. Lincoln picks up his clothes. Absolutely all of them are wide with black inserts. He steps out of the room and sees a crowd of identically dressed men. We learn that the calendar shows the year 2019. After a global catastrophe that caused mass extinction of humanity, the survivors live in a special isolated complex closely monitored by the staff. People must adhere to special diet and engage in sports to maintain good health. Men live separated from women, and they all wear special bracelets on their arms. This complex has 3 prohibitions: no aggression, no alcohol, and no sexual relationships. Then how do they reproduce? Every day a lottery is held, and the winner gets sent to an island. It's a beautiful place where one can enjoy life without worries. A true oasis of nature. The lottery winner is congratulated, although many envy them since everyone wants to be in their place somehow. No one ever thinks their lives seem a bit strange. No one except for Lincoln. He has been living in the complex for almost 3 years. He is irritated by the constant diets and the meaninglessness of their lives in the bunker. But there is something pleasant about this place as well. It's a beauty named Jordan to Delta, his loyal friend. The girl shares her bacon with Lincoln. These two really like each other. But remember, no sexual relationships. Lincoln is invited to see the director of the complex, Dr. Merrick, for a medical examination. The doctor doesn't like our hero's behavior in his strange dream. Lincoln asks too many questions, and it really annoys Dr. Merrick. The man assigns Lincoln to a special procedure, brain scanning using microsensor robots injected through the eye. Some more time goes by. The residents of the complex go about their business. Lincoln's task is to administer particular drugs that later are delivered through special troops to their food. Our hero tries to explain to his friend Jordan that their lives in the complex are not entirely normal, but Jordan doesn't notice anything suspicious. All he cares about is figuring out the algorithm for winning the lottery and getting to the mysterious and beautiful island as soon as possible. A newcomer is brought to the sector. He behaves like a child, and everyone laughs at him. Meanwhile, in the women's sector, one of the girls starts having contractions and falls to the floor. Wait, how did she get pregnant if reproduction is strictly forbidden here? It was probably IVF. The girl who is about to give birth now has the right to go to the island out of turn along with her baby. Perfect, isn't it? Lincoln lies that his computer is broken, puts on a hazmat suit, and heads to the technical sector to meet his friend Mechanic McCord they chat about. But the mechanic is called for a task. He asks Lincoln to not tell anyone about their friendship. Left alone, Lincoln catches a small insect. It's just a common dragonfly, but he has never seen such a creature in his life. He doesn't understand how a dragonfly appears. When all life on planet has died out, he is also very interested in a matchbox that McCod gave him. And here we finally learn the truth about the complex in one of the operational sectors. There are numerous capsules containing different people who resemble large embryos, but there are no children among them. When the time comes, the people have their umbilical cords cut and taken out of the capsule. The scientists call them products, and each one of them is given a special bracelet with an individual number on their brace. Unsuspecting Lincoln engages in a virtual duel with Jordan. The girl defeats him, and they go to an alcohol-free party to enjoy healthy cocktails. Lincoln tells his friend about a dragonfly he found. Another lottery is held in the complex, and the winner is Jordan. The girl is very happy, but Lincoln is not thrilled at all. He remembers seeing Jordan's medical card on Dr. Merrick's desk during his visit and realizes it's not a coincidence. Lincoln secretly sneaks into a locked sector to understand what's going on. He releases the dragonfly and sees it flying towards the exit, being free. The insect doesn't die, which means the story about the planet's catastrophe is an outright lie. Lincoln continues his journey and finds a hidden exit leading to a hospital. He puts on a doctor's uniform and witnesses horrific events. The pregnant girl we recently saw is injected with some deadly drug after giving birth. Her newborn baby is handed over to a woman who looks like a perfect copy of the poor girl Lincoln also sees. The guard catching a man who escaped from the complex. The doctor takes his life, and all this to compile a list of all the clones released in this series. Do you want to see part 2 of this video? Subscribe to the channel and comment part 2. Thanks for watching. I would see you at part 2.